The first theme that, of course, is on the top of everyone's mind, and certainly a word we're going to hear a lot more this year, is tariffs. President Trump telegraphed his introduction of tariffs during his presidential campaign, but I think the scope and size of the tariffs has taken investors by surprise, and certainly something that's impacted a lot of ETF investors this year. Let's take a quick look at the timeline and what's happened with tariffs so far. On the 1st of February, President Trump first announced tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico. We've, of course, seen some volatility and changes in this policy. A couple of days after that, the announcements were reversed and then reintroduced a month later, although with some exemptions for goods that were already covered under the USMCA, which is the US trade pact between the US, Canada, and Mexico that was put in place in President Trump's first term. So we've seen a lot of volatility and changes in trade between Canada, US, and Mexico, and ETFs have reacted accordingly. These changes actually need to be seen in a broader political context, along with some of the foreign policy changes, particularly with Ukraine. And tariff in combination with what we've seen on foreign policy have resulted in ETFs outside the US outperforming those in the US so far.